Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to today's show. This is your host Matt, and we're coming to you live from the Method Mogul TV channel, where I'll be hosting a series of these, trainings and presentations, right, on Forsage. Okay, and I urge all of you. It doesn't matter whether we're in the same team, and you're any other teams. This is a team. This is a team build, a team effort. But more, this is a full-on community where we wanna bring in as many people to be able to benefit from a platform such as Forsage. I'm gonna move on a little bit to tell you more and more about Forsage and how you'll be able to benefit from this platform that's brand new to all of us, and it's really making waves out there. You've probably seen it all over Facebook, right? But before I jump into it, I just want to let this room populate a little bit, let the guys start coming in, right? And once they start coming in, then we'll start, right? So in the meantime, I apologize that if you've already come in and then you'll have to wait. So just for your entertainment as well, maybe I'll get to talk to you a little bit, right? And just like the title says, we have got. It feels like the sky it feels like the sky is falling as far as the economy is, as far as the economy goes, right? Let's look at Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin's going at 5,200. We've got Ethereum at $1.24. Bitcoin's down from yesterday at 3.67%. Ethereum's down to, like I just said, $124. That's down by 5.84%. We've got Ethereum, which is like 15 cents. That's down by 3.63%, right? And I won't even go into the rest of the altcoins, but we can see that it's just doing very badly at the moment. We know that our stocks and shares are at a low as well. They're saying that it's like what happened in the late 80s. They're referring it to being just as bad as Black Monday, right? And that's just ridiculous. And on the other side of things, we are seeing so much stuff happening all over the world, right? In sports, we're getting the season being called off, for the NBA. For football, games are being called off. I don't know what the latest is on the football. I know that in the NBA they've called it off as of a little while ago. A report came out. I'm on the other side of the world, so NBA is in the States, so maybe my news is a little bit late, but I'm getting news over here that a third NBA player tested positive for the coronavirus, right? Which is very, very sad. Very, very sad, right? For another player to get it. It's very sad that that as many people are dying as they are, across the world. It's community lockdowns, from what we are reading in the Philippines. It's starting to affect Indonesia as well. It's starting to affect. Sorry about that noise. It's starting to affect Indonesia as well. Uh, in and the numbers are going up in New York City. I don't know about the rest of America, but it is very, very sad. So one word I have for all you guys out there who are listening in, who are watching this, guys. You got to do a couple of things right now, right? You got to stay safe. You gotta stay strong. You gotta remember that hygiene. It's most important. Right? Keep those hands clean. Don't don't touch your face, especially when you're out there in public, right? If you're gonna touch something, make sure you don't touch your face. Uh, if you have to be in crowded areas, it's always good to get that mask on, right? If you're gonna be taking crowded public transportation, get that mask on if you have to. But most of all, just stay safe, right? Stay away from these crowded places. Okay? So right now I think we've waited long enough for everything to for people to be coming in, right? So once again, thank you everyone for tuning in, no matter when you're watching this, right? I hope that all you guys are doing well. If you've already started on this business, I'm you know I'm glad you're already in. Drop us a message. Drop us a message in the content box. Tell us how you're doing with the project. If you're having any trouble as well, please feel free. In the description box, if you're having any problems, you'll see my contact down there. Get hold of us. Let us know what the issues are, right, and see how we can work together to bring this project to bring this project even further than it already come, right? And if you're new to this channel, do hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, so the word spreads out. All right, the word spreads out and everyone starts to know about this project. Okay, guys, because we want to get this project moving. We want this to explode, especially this year in 2020. We know that this project is going to be around for some time, right? And let's all benefit from it. Okay, so let's get cracking, guys. Okay, my name's Matt. I want to thank you for tuning in to this training today. Thank you for tuning into this live presentation. Okay, and I always feel very honored. This is the third time I'm doing this. This is the third time only I'm doing this. I've only just started in this project, right? And I feel very honored to be able to speak with you every single time that I get to speak with you. I feel so honored that I get to share this information with you, because it's so powerful, this information that I get to share with you, right? And as the more and more you participate in it, the more and more you speak to people, you really see how powerful it is, and you really see how it's becoming life-changing to some, right? It's so life-changing because your barrier to entry is so low, right? It's not a risk at all, okay? And what we are going to get into, what the project is all about, is called Forsage, right? Forsage. Okay. What you guys are going to see during this training, right, is how regular people like myself, okay, with no special skills whatsoever, with no marketing know-how, have been participating in this project and have been creating and have been receiving tremendous incomes. All right, I'm talking about life-changing incomes over here, to some people, uh, right? And the great thing about creating this particular kind of income, it's decentralized. It's a decentralized income, meaning that we are not dependent on our 9 to 5 jobs to be earning anything like this. You could even be using this as your side hustle. You could be a stay-home parent who needs to be earning that extra income, right? A stay-home mom, a stay-home dad, or you just can't get out there to work, or you're just so boggled down, you don't want to be moving around in that traffic, and want to stay home and find something that's sustainable earning, and can has a reoccurring income month after month. Well, then this is definitely something for you, because this income, guys, is generated simply by partnering, okay, with one another. Can you imagine that? Simply by partnering with one another and leveraging off the latest technologies, which is that is available to us right now. I mean, it's that straightforward. Can you imagine just partnering with one another and utilizing the latest technologies, right? We've got this one man, okay, this one particular gentleman in our community that has been generating thousands of dollars following a simple team build strategy, right? It's not difficult. I spoke to a friend. I tried to get him in. He you know it's it the entry is so low, but yet he was hesitant because he thought that you know you'd have to start aggressively recruiting, and we know that if you're not a leader, if you're not a team builder, sometimes recruiting can be the hardest thing of all, right? Especially with people I've interviewed in the past. They can do sales very well, but always looking for a client really gets to them. And I can assure you, because of the way this platform, this program has been structured for us, which you will see, it kind of makes it that more easier. You still get to earn even if at the end of the day you don't want to recruit, okay, if you don't feel like recruiting. And let me come to that in a short while, okay? But throughout history, people have always looked for ways and means to empower themselves economically. I'm sure you do it. I do it, right? And people throughout history, especially when they couldn't depend on anything out there, right? They couldn't depend on the governments, they couldn't depend on the banks, they couldn't depend on their businesses, right? They only had to depend on one another. They only could depend on one another. Well, yeah, depending on one another, as you can see, because I'm talking about what happened in the past, in history, right? So we know that depending on one another, helping each other out is not a new idea. It's not a novel idea. In this day and age, right? Uh, we mask it. We use many different innovative concepts, and that we've adopted, and we call it crowdfunding or cooperatives, right? But the underlying factor is it's still being done even today, okay? And now, right now, we can leverage on technology and innovation and combine this idea, right, of working together, and we can set ourselves up into position of doing something really extraordinary, guys. I keep on using that term, really extraordinary, because it really is, okay? It really is, uh, right? So what I want to talk to you about, okay, is why this is so extraordinary. Excuse me, let me just backtrack a little bit. I'm losing my train of thought over here. Why it's so extraordinary is because we can do something to help people out there. Let me go a slide back right here. Right, you see that gentleman over there on the screen, right? Mr. Lado, right? He's the gentleman that created this particular platform, and you'll see some of his videos on YouTube as well. I urge you, especially after this training and when you are studying, when not studying, but learning about this particular project, go have a look at some of his videos. It'll be very, very educational for you, when you, especially during your journey with this platform, right? But you will see that this platform is definitely in the position and is poised to do something, to be able to help people all over the world. All right, and that's so powerful, to be able to help people all over the world. I've lived in a number of different countries, a number of different Asian countries, and I've seen people who need help out there. And by spreading the word of this, promoting it out there and getting people involved, we are helping people all over the world. All right, so what are we talking about? We are talking about leveraging advancements and technology of the internet. Okay, we've had the internet for a long time now, right? We are familiar with it. So, but now we can leverage on technology of blockchain. I'm sure you're no stranger to blockchain. You've read about it, you've seen it on the internet, right? Okay, we can leverage on cryptocurrency. We can leverage on smart contracts, right? Smart contracts that people use globally, okay? And now it connects us all and supports us well. All this is done at a level that was pretty unimaginable before, right? without that central authority watching over us, right? Being involved, watching over us, a central authority such as a bank or some sort of cooperative cooperation, right? That you know controls everything, right? The world has never seen this level of economic freedom. It really hasn't, right? It's never seen this level of economic freedom. Okay, so the innovation we wanna talk about is something called a cycler. All right, it is an automated cycler that's going to give you the ability to create reoccurring income over and over again. Okay, it's 100% decentralized. No one's watching over us, right? No one's watching over our shoulders and telling us how we are supposed to work, right? It is, at the end of the day, guys, a true passive income with total freedom. Okay, that true passive income with total freedom, and it's a smart contract, so there are no worries anymore, right, of someone running away with our money, right? It's deposited instantly into our private wallets, right? And it stays on your phone and your computer, right? And no one has access to this money of yours. Okay, it's totally controlled automatically by a pre-written program that is the latest technology. Okay, the best part is there are no admin fees as well. There are no hidden fees, right? And the entry level, I keep on repeating this, is very, very low. Okay, the entry level is so low that what happens, your risk level is low. Okay, your risk level is so low. Remember, I said you don't need to have any special skills. Well, you don't need to be a team builder, but if you want to earn, that quicker, if you want to earn that quicker buck, that if you want to earn quickly, then yeah, bring in a few people if you can. Okay, bring in a few people if you can, but you don't have to. We'll look at later at in the training. We'll have a look at two people who are in. You'll see the difference between what happens when you do decide when you want to recruit, or you decide if you just want to sit back and reap from the platform, right? However, whatever it may be, okay, this platform guys can make a lot of people a lot of money. All right, but when we talk about the next generation business program for success, right, what are we referring to, guys? What are we referring to? We are referring to, and we are always referring to, the latest in technology, right? The richest people in the world are always involved in technology, right? Then we hear about smart contracts. What exactly is a smart contract? Well, basically, a smart contract, for the benefit of those of you who don't know, is like a computer program, and it's a bit like an app on your phone. Okay, we've got apps for everything. Basically, we've got apps for food delivery. We've got apps, for fitness, to tell you whether you're working, running, jogging hard enough. We've got apps that can teach you different languages. Apps for everything. We know how to use these apps all the time, right? But we don't really understand how they work and how they can how these things are all we know is what they're meant to do, right? But now, instead of a normal app, okay, that exists, this particular platform exists on the Ethereum blockchain, okay, which is an online transparent record. Okay, now this app contains certain free and predefined functions, guys, and rules that must be carried out, and it must do the same all the time. Okay, all the time, and once it's loaded, these rules cannot be changed by anyone. So what that means, right, if I can further elaborate, is when you tell it to turn left, it has to turn, it's turning left. If it's told to turn right, it'll turn right. Go up, go down, right? It must carry out these functions and rules, because these rules have already been set, and it cannot be changed by anyone. Okay, not even by the developer, and not you know, the developers, at the end of the day, they've already uploaded it onto the blockchain, right? So what they can do is they can upgrade it. Yes, we know they can upgrade it. But what they can't do is take it down. So basically what happens is it you know the whole world is going to see them mess up if they messed up, basically, right? And that's the beauty about the smart contract, right? I'm going to be doing some trainings further down. I'll let you know next week on smart contracts. So it'll give you a guide on how to explain smart contracts to, your prospects as well. Okay, guys? Right? Just remember that for now, the developer can't shut it down, because once it's uploaded onto the blockchain, it cannot be shut down by anyone. So it is safe. It is safe. It is permanent. Okay? It's always going to be there, and it is fixed. Right? And we know that the internet's going to last a very long time. It's going to last longer than my lifetime, at least. I'm quite sure of that. Right? That it's going to last that long. Okay? And if it's going to last that long, right, we know that this platform is going to be around for a long, long time too. So we want something safe. Because, if you've ever been in a program that, has had any kind of mismanagement, or they stole the money or whatever that situation may be. I don't want to bring back bad memories for you, right? But whatever that situation has been, it can't be done again. So don't worry about this, okay? I'm gonna do a training next week, because I have had a number of requests for that. Okay, so back to the blockchain and the smart contracts. Keep in mind, it's decentralized, guys, and there isn't any authority controlling it. All right, again, all the money is sent directly to your wallet immediately. I keep on repeating that because that's so important, okay, especially when you want to explain it to your clients. I myself didn't believe it at first. I thought, oh no, not another platform where I got to request for my money, and then after that it just all disappears, right? I just didn't believe it, but I gave it a shot, right? And this time, when I earned the proceeds, it went right into my wallet, real time, directly into my wallet. I didn't have to request for anything, and the system just handled everything for me. It just went just like that, ding, in your wallet, right? Amazing, so powerful. Okay, moving right along. So how does it work? How does this work? Right? So to get involved, basically, the program is only 0.05 ETH. 0.05 ETH is currently around the range of, to get involved, is currently around the range of like $6, I think it is. Usually $15. So let's talk about it being $15. Even at $15, that is so low, right? That is like buying the price. That's like buying a drink. Where I am, right? It's one time out of pocket, and the currency is Ethereum. Okay, if you're familiar with Bitcoin, which is the number one currency, then Ethereum is the number two currency, which has the smart contract. All right, which has a smart contract. Okay, so when you get involved, all you need is 0.05 ETH. It's rather low, especially right now. Okay, so don't think twice, just get involved. Okay, it's one time out of pocket. It really is like buying a decent meal or a drink, but with so much potential. Okay, I keep on going back to telling you it's low entry, okay, because I want you to realize that. So, okay, anyways, when you join, 0.05 goes into part of a program called the X3 that you can see over here on this slide. The X3. There's another half that goes into a program called the X4. Okay, let's focus on the X3 at the moment, okay, on this slide, right? The X3 is all about, your activity, the team build, your activity inviting people basically into this community. Okay, it is you building the community. Every person that you refer, that you personal refer, you are going to be credited with 0.025, which is like $3 at the current moment. It's like $3. This software is going to have that money sent directly to your wallet. It's going to be sent to you directly. Okay, and then the second person that you invite, the same thing is going to happen. 0.025 is going directly to you. Okay, to you. That $3 is going to go to you. And the third person, however, the second and the third person, it's going to go to you. Right? And then the third person, however, that money that you earn is going to go to be reused as a re-entry. Okay, you follow me? It's a re-entry for you to continue. So you have nothing that comes out of pocket. Okay, it completes the cycle and it repeats all over again, right? That rinse and repeat. So from there, it just goes in a cycle over and over again, right? But if it works, okay, and it does work, you're going to start wanting to get this word out. Okay, you're going to start wanting to tell your friends about it, right? And this is going to bring you more and more business, my friend. This is going to bring you more and more business, guys. So just watch how it works. Okay, now the thing is, once you hit all the 3 levels, once you're done as well, right, you're also going to want to upgrade. Okay, once you're done with all the 3, you're going to want to upgrade. Okay, you're going to want to upgrade to the next level. And when you upgrade to the next level, the level pays double. Okay, there are 12 levels, and each level doubles as you move forward. All right, the great thing is you don't have to go into your pocket. You can move up from the proceeds itself. Okay, you can move up from the proceeds itself. So the next level is 0.05 ETH. That's like what? That's like $12. Probably a lot less now. And it will become a recurring income stream to you. Okay? So let's look at all these different levels on this slide right now. Right? The first level is 0.025. You can see that. Then there's 0.5, 0.10, 0.20, 0.40, right? You can see all of it, the levels are doubling. If you did the math, it would be 6, 12, 24, 48, 96, right? So you can see your income doubling as well. You can see how these numbers are working, and you also understand that you are going to upgrade from your proceeds. Okay, it's so powerful, guys. And our goal here is to help people all around the world get to a comfortable level and achieve financial wellness. All right, can you see it? Right, can you see it? So now that we've talked about the first part, let's talk a little bit about the second part. Okay, because remember, when you join the program, you join 2 parts. Okay, you join both the parts, not just one. Right? Okay. So the second part is called in the program is called the X4. The X4. It works simultaneously with the first part. So when you look at it, you actually have 2 levels over here, right? 2 levels. 2 people on the first level. You got your 1 and 2. That's in purple over there. And then there are 4 people in the second level. You've got your orange and your pink, right? Your 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the first two people you invite, those proceeds go directly to your sponsor. Directly to your sponsor. Okay, your sponsor is going to get those proceeds immediately. Then the next level you see 3, 4, 5, right? Uh, all these three within the second level you have brought in, okay, you will receive those proceeds, right, immediately, directly into your wallet. Again, no need to wait for approvals. It's all set in that smart contract, right? And then in the sixth person, the sixth payment you're going to receive will be your re-entry, okay? That proceeds goes to the sponsor. Okay, this re-entry will is what enables you to repeat over and over again, right? When you upgrade to the next level. All right, guys. So the next thing you want to keep in mind is uh, is the is the minute you receive, okay, your two payments in the X3 and the X4, you want to upgrade your position, right? That will help you increase your earnings, okay? You'll only need to upgrade one time for each level, okay, guys? So once you have completed all the upgrades of all the 12 levels, you're done. You're finished. And as the team build increases, the community will start to have a consistent income coming in over and over again, right? Over and over again. Can you see how powerful this platform is, right? You see how powerful it is? Can you give me a yes, I can? Right? Awesome. Okay, so now, what does it take to get started? Okay, it takes 0.05 ETH. I keep on saying that over and over again because I want you to remember how low it is. Okay, this price is so low at the moment, especially now that I want you to participate. You will not regret it. Your money will double. Just get in right now. Okay. Of course, if you want to upgrade yourself to level 2, immediately you can do that by paying 0.15 ETH. Okay, 0.15 ETH, around 30 to 40. Or the best option is for you to upgrade immediately, all three levels, 0.35 ETH. Okay, it's a one-time out of pocket. Okay, it's so low right now. I suggest you do that as well, because this is a proven option for you to fast track everything, okay? To fast track everything. And do keep in mind there are no deadlines for this. There are no timelines, and all levels repeat while more and more new partners are brought in for X3 and X4, okay? So it is a team build, and it'll keep on increasing in size. So, you'll be getting help from, from above you, from below you, right? It's everyone working together to get help. Everyone working together to get help. And even if you're not interested in bringing in partners yourself, which is your choice, right? It will keep on growing. Okay, it will keep on growing. So guys, you can see the details are well thought of out here, so that the movement is dynamic. Revenues are instant, and the principle of decentralization is fully preserved. All right, which is very important for long-term development. Okay, but we also believe that concentrating your intentions on this business can truly make high incomes a reality for you and I. All right. So concentrate on this business. Okay. Before we come to a close on the training. Before we come on the close for the training, let's just have a look at this very quickly. Okay. Have a look at some of the results that are out there. This Forsage only started in February the 6th, but look at the results now. They're probably doing a lot better as well, because this is like a week's old, right? This gentleman over here, no, I believe this is a lady. She's earned 9,198.41 ETH so far, right? You can see that she started to fill up all her level 1, level 2, level 3. She's going up all the way. Okay. This is what you can expect to be earning when you are team building as well. When you start to want to bring in people under you as well directly. And apart from what she's earning from her team build, she's also getting from X4 as well, that it's trickling down, right? Trickling down for her. So she's earning on X4 4,800. Okay, so now that's an example of when you want to start promoting it actively, and it starts to trickle down. Now for the guys who don't want to promote or are unable as well, you've got this scenario over here. This gentleman just filled up his level 1, his level 2, and slowly doing his level 3, right? So he's only earned $78 on his X3, not much at all. Okay, but from what he's receiving from his above, right? He's got not right now in residual income $1,148, and that's just amazing, right? For just sitting back and not doing much, to be able to earn that, a total of 1,200, excuse me, right? Is just a real blessing there in that sense. Okay, so guys, with that, I've come to the end of today's training. I want you after this to get back to whoever invited you to this training, right? And talk to them. Get yourself signed up and start working together. If you have any questions, right, have a look at the description box underneath. My contact details are there, right? My contact details are there. You do reach out to me over Facebook. Do email me, okay? And I will get back to you as soon as I can, right? And apart from that, I want to thank you for joining me today, right? Stay safe, guys. Stay healthy, right? Remember what we said at the beginning of this presentation. Just stay safe. Everything will be okay. You guys have a great Sunday, right? And I will see you a little bit later.